Alrighty, my lovely Trails fans, and welcome back to our next episode. Right, so we have a boatload of new tasks to do, so we're going to get right started on this one here. Let's see, show ingredients. Ah, hello there. Sorry to bother you when you're working. We saw your request on the bulletin board and brought some ingredients. Please let me see. May I see that tomato for a moment? Handed over the Akabic tomato. Smells nothing like a regular tomato, much stronger than I'm used to. Let me try it. Ah, ugh. What is this? It's terrible, my taste buds have been violated. See? It's just gross. Maybe it'll be good for research, but I can't see anyone wanting to eat it. Well, it sure can't be eaten as is. But it certainly has an interesting flavour and scent. With the right preparation, it could be a useful ingredient for cooking, maybe. Doesn't it worry you to eat something that nasty? No, I found that strongly bitter foods tend to be very good for one's health, when they don't kill you anyway. And traditional Zaizin cooking calls for some very strong ingredients. I'm not sure I'd want to try that. There, that should be just the right level of bitter to nicely complement the dish. Here, you can be the first to try out my newest dish. Consider it my thanks for introducing me to such an amazing food. I think I'll save this for later. Now I need to get back to work. Thanks for everything today. Okay, see you later. Excuse us. Right, that's what we needed that tomato for. Let's see, let's go ahead and eat that new sandwich. A bitter assault on the tongue, favoured by adults. Perfect, there we go. Learned the sandwich, so we're going to be heading back to the factory now. There's a couple of requests over there for us to complete. Let's see here. I think it should be on the 4th floor as our first destination. What is it? If you're looking for Ray, he's out to lunch. No. We checked out the bulletin board and... Oh, I see. Well, thank you. I'm glad you're here. My name's Terry. I'm a researcher here at the Central Factory. I'm Estelle, bracer in training. I'm Joshua. It's nice to meet you. Likewise. Getting straight to business, I have a task for you. Do your schedules allow for it? Sure, I don't see a problem with it. The request said you needed help with testing a new style of sneaker. Could you give us a little more detail? Oh, certainly. But first, here. Received Alpha Strega. Is this your new kind of sneaker? Yes, the Strega Corporation is conducting research on new projects to bring to market. This particular test requires you to wear these prototypes around to various places. Upon the successful completion of this test, all that will remain is to put them into production. I see. Hey, just a second there, buddy. Did you just say the Strega Corporation? Yes? So then this new line of sneakers... Yes, it's the Strega Corporation's newest product. Didn't I just say all this? Oh, great, Adios. Thank you for bestowing upon me, us, this magnificent job. Are you alright? Why the sudden prayer? Don't mind her. Estelle's something of a sneaker collector. More to the point, she pretty much adores the Strega brand ones. Oh, I get it now. Oh, so you might say she has a sneaker mania then. I was just a little taken aback by her reaction. Estelle, would you snap out of it? I get that you're excited, but we have work to do. Yes, you are correct. Well, you certainly have spirit. A scary amount, in fact. So will you do the test? Please don't pray at me again. Yes, absolutely. See what I mean? It's alright, please proceed. So we'll take on the job, but you want us to wear these shoes everywhere we go? Yes, that's correct. From the Elmos bar to the Wolf Fort, all the way to the Sangbein Gate. And when you feel you've tested them out properly, bring them back to me. The layer between the sole and insole is my responsibility, so I have to see how it holds up. So you need us to report back when we have the chance. That, at least. Now see if you can wear them out. Haha, just leave it to me. If you'll excuse us. So I believe you have to actually make sure she is wearing the sneakers. Yep. The sneakers, a pair of test shoes made for Estelle. Next location is going to be right in here. I swear, this time you're not getting away. Hi, Dr. Miriam. Hi there. Oh, good afternoon. Oh my, so many of you. We saw your posting on the bulletin board. Might help if we introduced ourselves, huh? I'm Estelle, Junior Bracer. And I'm Joshua, also Junior Bracer. We heard that there might be a case for us here. Yes, I'd certainly say so. If you can, it'd be ideal if you started your investigation at once. Do you think it'd be possible? Okay then. I know this is urgent, but can you provide us with any more details? Well, it's not a complicated tale to tell. Someone took the cigarettes that were in this cabinet. This is a medical office. Why would we even have cigarettes here? Under my supervision, this factory has observed a no-smoking policy for the last several years. Any confiscated tobacco is kept in here, which would mean that anyone who's had anything confiscated is immediately a suspect, since what was taken probably belongs to that individual to begin with. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm inclined to agree. It took so much work to get the smoking ban in this established. If I just let this go, it will completely undermine the entire policy. First of all, we should talk to the people that were smokers to begin with. Would you happen to know who that would be? My first suggestion would be Supervisor Travis from Operations. He's always been a heavy smoker. Plus, he's never really accepted the ban, so I'd say he's got motive. Okay, sounds like a good place to start. So I'll make a note of it. There's also Hugo in the design room. I think he's currently arranging a meeting in the first floor lobby. The people who've worked here the longest tend to be the smokers. Ah, okay. So there's Travis from the operations room, and Hugo on the first floor. Is there anything else you can tell us? If not, we can go ahead and get started. Well, I don't know if it will be of any use to you, but there was an eyewitness. Yeah, that might be a lead. And who was the eyewitness? He's right behind you. Antoine? The cat? I did say that it wasn't that I wasn't sure it would actually help. That you did. But Antoine's a really smart cat. He might remember who took the cigarettes. Indeed, if you bring him along in your search, he might provide you with a useful clue. He may not have as good a sense of smell as a dog, but it's still quite impressive. That's the hope, anyway. If you bring along some fresh milk, I'm sure he'll be more than happy to follow you. In light of the lack of other clues, I'd like to try. Sure, it can't hurt. If we can't find anything of note, we'll be back to let you know. I'll be waiting. Whoever did this absolutely must be caught. Alrighty, so give him the fresh milk. Antoine, here's some milk for you, buddy. There we go, now we've got our cat following us. So, operations is a floor above, I believe. Hello again. Did you find what you were looking for? Oh, yeah, we did. We're just looking for something different now. Different? Yes, some cigarettes were taken from the clinic. Huh, someone actually did that? I imagine you're being kept pretty busy. Have you been in the clinic at any time today? No, I haven't. I've been here all day. You're welcome to search the room if you want. Well, he doesn't seem suspicious. Yeah, I think he's a dead end. Well, am I still under suspicion? Oh right, what do you think, Antoine? No reaction. So much for that then. Sorry to have taken up your time. We'd appreciate your future cooperation with our investigation. Sure, no problem. So it wasn't him. So to the first floor we go. Wasn't that guy. What? Are you serious? One of the researchers on the Orbital Engine project quit? Yes, we thought we had talked him into reconsidering, but apparently there were circumstances. His official resignation notice came today. I see. This is a problem. This whole project was to be for the Arceli. If we can't get this started, our hopes of actually using the Arceli are finished. I know. We can't keep the old model engine in the Arceli, and I understand how quickly we need to find a replacement. But we should look at it as a chance to get a fresh point of view on the project. What is it? Sorry, but I'm in the middle of something important. Come back later if you need me. I don't get the feeling that he particularly wants to be questioned. Oh yeah, any reaction out of Antoine? Nothing. I guess neither of them is the culprit. No clues to be found. As it stands, we should keep on looking. There may be a hint somewhere in there, like Dr. Miriam said. I guess you're right. Was that new? This resignation business is a serious problem. We need to get the project moving ahead. There's nothing we can do about getting him back now. We should look at it as an opportunity for fresh perspective. Okay. So if I remember, is it the third floor? No. We need Murdoch's office. There we go. Huh? Does anything seem strange about this door to you? This room is, yeah, unlikely, but let's head on in and make sure. Alright. What's wrong? Ah, Antoine. Why are you so fussy? What's this? Looks like we found the culprit. Yeah. What are you talking about? Mr. Murdoch, you went to the clinic today, didn't you? Huh? No, I didn't. We're currently looking for the cigarettes that were taken from there. Would you mind if we search this room for a bit? Sure, go ahead. Okay, we'll start immediately. Let's see. Where can we search? Popping up with anywhere for me to be able to search. This door is locked. In there? Let's try to find the key. It's got to be in here somewhere. Sure thing. Examine the book on the desk. Backroom key found. The door is locked. Use the key. Found cigarettes. Aha! I found them. Which would likely mean... No, Mr. Murdoch couldn't have. Well, it's a shock, that's for sure. I wouldn't have suspected. No, you've got it all wrong. This is all just one big misunderstanding. I was just going to take one quick puff, then put the rest of them right back in the clinic. Chief Murdoch, I think you ought to come and explain this to Dr. Miriam. I have to say, I'm simply amazed. I never would have suspected you, of all people. I'm sorry. I just needed a smoke. I can't really explain it any other way than saying that the craving got the better of me. Dr. Miriam, I really am sorry. Mr. Murdoch, you know perfectly well that the rule has been in place for quite some time. You're right. Coming up on 10 years now. Huh? Oh yeah. So where did this sudden uncontrollable urge come from then? Honestly, I'm not so sure myself. After we had that horrible power outage, I've heard no end of complaints from the townsfolk. I guess that it just got to be too much and I needed the smoke to help cool me down. Ugh. Mr. Murdoch, I'm sorry, this is all because of what Grandpa and I did. No, Taita, you haven't done anything wrong, so don't apologise. This doesn't really even have anything to do with the Professor. Maybe you should take a little break or something. It seems to me that this was all because of too much stress. I do understand your situation, Mr. Murdoch. I think that I'm willing to forgive and forget in this case. What? Really? Instead, I'm going to insist that you take a decent break. You're just going to ruin your health if you go on like this. You're right. Once things settle down a little bit, I'll plan on using some of my vacation time. I'm still sorry for this whole mess though. It's water under the bridge. You need to focus on your health. I will. I guess I'll be going now. Phew, that's kinda sad. It's not like he was trying to cause any trouble or anything. Be that as it may, the factory is still his responsibility. Well, that much is true. Now, I really must thank you all. You've handled this case brilliantly. You're welcome. I think half the credit has to go to Antoine, though. Yeah, no kidding. I'm glad my suggestion bore through. I trust you'll be nice to him if you should meet again. Of course. Well, thank you again for your help. I'll be certain to call upon you again should another incident arise. Glad to help. I think we'll be on our way then. See you later. That's another side quest completed. Right, so the next location we're going to is actually kind of a secret location for some extra BP for the sneaker quest. Going all the way back to Erletten will actually give you some extra BP. So I'm going to go ahead and skip my way over there. Alrighty, and here we are at Erletten. For right now, the checkpoint is just maintaining contact. Yesterday, all of the orbments in Zeiss just shut off. If the same thing happened to Ruan, the Langland Bridge would be stuck in the raised position. Apparently something strange happened in Zeiss last night. All of the orbments just stopped working. I wonder if that's really true. Ruan is this way, we can't go back, remember, already signed the papers. I heard about Zeiss, sounds like things are pretty foobar there. It's a technologically advanced town by Liberalian standards, so this is pretty unexpected. If orbments completely stopped working, then everyone would be at a standstill, I guess. Have you heard about the situation in Zeiss? Apparently all of the orbments have just stopped working. That's pretty major stuff right there. Come on in. I guess something big is going down in Zeiss. The orbment shut down. I mean, what's the world coming to? What happened last night in Zeiss is of particular interest to the army. I'll bet that the intelligence agencies are pulling their hair out over this. Alright, that's everyone spoken to. So I will meet you back at Zeiss. Alrighty, and we are back at Zeiss. So our first destination, we're actually going to head over to the Ritter Roadway. We're going to head to the Sanctheim Gate. Just have to remind myself what it was actually called then. Let's see, so there's a fork in the road there. So I think one of the creatures that we're going to be fighting is over here. Yep, there we go. Don't forget to go ahead and save. Because this could be a little difficult for some people. Alrighty. Of course, I'm going to do my favourite thing to do and just use White Gehenna. Especially before all these Cobra things start to get out of control. Let's see. go with that as well for her ability. Wow. It's actually a pretty impressive ability. And I want to just clean up these creatures as quickly as I can, because they can call reinforcements. Managed to do that one actually quite well. Ah, look at that. Taita even gets a level up. Ooh, look at all those Sepid. That's the monster taken care of. We'll also heal while we're at the gate area here. Be a great opportunity for us to do that, instead of using our valuable resources. This is another one of the destinations we had to go to for the shoes. You can climb up here from the Sanctheim Gate all the way to the Annenberg Wall. It's worth taking the time to see at least once. These are all historical ruins. It's a pretty famous tourist spot. We're all kinds of used to seeing it every day ourselves. But I'm impressed that people built all of this without any help from Ordnance. What? I was just soaking in all of these buildings. Welcome to the Sanctheim Gate. Take some time to enjoy the majesty of the Annenberg Wall while you're here. Oh my, how delicious. It seems the meals are Labelle-based, with a few Eastern spices to add extra flavour. A creative and thoroughly original flavour character. I've actually heard good things about this restaurant. I heard the menu here can be a little bit exotic. 5-star restaurants like the Anteros are certainly nice, but the charm of places like this is a nice change. When I was younger, I wanted to work in a big restaurant, but then I got to thinking. I decided that I was doing just fine right here. I mean, I'm right here in front of my customers, right? I have instant feedback. So I have to keep up my game. The best restaurant to work in is one where you're learning. The Queen's birthday celebration is coming up soon. We should have a drill to practice police procedure during a busy period one time. I need to file a report to Chief Warrant Officer Dale for that drill. Mum, who do you think is better, Private Jules or Private Hector? I like Private Jules, but he's a bit too stiff. If I were you, I'd be trying to land that cook, Sanders. He's hard-working, dedicated, and his eyes don't wander. He might not be much to look at, but he's dependable, and that's the most important thing a man can be. And he's probably a good listener to boot. Let's go ahead and just do a quick rest here. Anyone in here to speak to? I guess not. Yes, I'm afraid I'm busy with official work right now. If you're in a hurry, I suggest you take your questions to someone else in the hall. We just started dating and this is our first trip. But he's been such a sweetie. I'm so happy. I'm in this beautiful place with the woman I love. The world is a wonderful place. See if there's anybody on the other side. Not here. Is there anybody above? There is indeed. We're always staring off at the horizon, right? My eyes have gotten really sharp as a result. All my friends at home think there's something wrong with me though. But it's just a side effect of the job, it's not like I'm sick or anything. And back down we go. And that's it for this area. So the next area that we're going to be exploring is actually going to be back at the fork for the Soldat Army Road, which is right here. Alrighty, so I think I'm going to call today's episode here, folks. I'll be able to show you all of the other destinations we have to go to finish up our side quests. Hopefully we can do that all in the next episode. So I do appreciate you watching. Thank you. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon so you know when the next episode comes out. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye for now.